Here's what most content creators are about to miss. Google ranked pages. AI recommends answers. That shift is already happening, and the rules have completely changed. Over 32% of marketers are already seeing traffic from AI engines like Perplexity, ChatGPT, and Claude. If your content isn't being cited in those answers, you are invisible, even if you rank #1 on Google. This video gives you the complete playbook. Let's talk about that number, 32%. That's the share of marketers already reporting real traffic from AI search engines, and that number is growing fast. Perplexity passed 100 million monthly queries. ChatGPT search is integrated into hundreds of millions of sessions. Claude is used for research at every level. The question isn't whether AI search matters. The question is your content being recommended or ignored? Here's the problem. AI engines don't rank pages. They recommend answers. They pull the clearest, most structured, most credible source and cite it directly in the response. If your page buries the answer in paragraph 5 or uses vague language or skip structure, AI skips you. That's the shift. And most content is still written for Google's old ranking signals, not for what AI engines actually need. Answer engine optimization, AEO, is the practice of structuring your content so AI engines can confidently cite it. Where SEO earned rankings, AEO earns recommendations. It's not about keywords in a meta tag. It's about giving a clear, direct, well-structured answer that an AI can extract, trust, and repeat. Think of it this way: you're not writing for the algorithm anymore. You're writing to become the answer. Here's how AEO and SEO compare side by side. SEO targets search rankings. AEO targets AI citations. SEO optimizes for keywords. AEO optimizes for questions. SEO relies on backlinks for authority. AEO relies on clarity and structure. SEO drives clicks to your page. AEO puts your answer directly in the AI response. The good news? AEO-optimized pages also tend to rank better in traditional search. These practices stack. The goal shift is fundamental. In the old model, you wrote for Google's crawler, keywords, links, page authority. In the new model, you write for AI's reader, clarity, structure, direct answers. An AI engine processes your page and asks, does this content answer the question directly? Is it structured? Is it credible? Does it go beyond the obvious? If yes, you get cited. If no, you get skipped. 7 practices change that outcome. Before you write a single word, you need to start with the question, not the topic. The question, what is the exact phrase someone types or speaks into an AI engine? AEO content is built around questions because AI engines are built to answer them. A page titled Content Marketing Guide is a topic. A page that answers what is content marketing and how does it work is a question. Questions win. Where do you find the right questions? 3 places. Google's people also ask boxes. These are real queries from real users. Reddit and Quora threads look for upvoted questions with multiple follow-up replies. And AI engines themselves type your topic into Perplexity or ChatGPT and look at what they cite. Those cited pages are your benchmark. Study their structure. They're already winning. You're reverse engineering what works. Here are examples of question-first framing in action. Instead of email marketing, use what is email marketing and how does it work. Instead of schema markup, use what is schema markup and why does it matter. Instead of content strategy, use how do you build a content strategy from scratch. Every page you own should map to one clear, specific question. That's your anchor. Best practice 1, answer first. This is the single biggest shift from traditional content writing. Most blog posts build up to the answer. AEO content leads with it. The first paragraph of your page, the very first sentences, must contain the direct answer to the question your page targets. No preamble, no history lesson, no great question. The answer. First, always. Here's what answer buried looks like. A page about email open rates starts. Email marketing has been around since the early days of the internet. It's evolved dramatically. Today, many businesses rely on it. Paragraph 3 finally says the average open rate is 21%. An AI engine reading this page skips it. The answer is there, but it's not first. And AI engines don't scroll. Here's the same page done right. First sentence, the average email marketing open rate across industries is 21%. Second, rates vary by sector. Retail averages 18% while nonprofits reach 26%. Third, Subject line, send time, and list quality are the three primary drivers. The answer is in the first paragraph. Context follows. This page gets cited. The other page doesn't. Best practice 2, give context. Answering first doesn't mean answering only. AI engines want the direct answer, but they also evaluate depth. A shallow answer on a thin page gets skipped in favor of a page that answers and explains. The structure to use is a pyramid. Direct answer at the top, supporting evidence below, examples under that, nuance and caveats at the bottom. Lead with clarity. Back it with depth. Let's build that pyramid. Level 1, the direct answer in 1 to 3 sentences. Level 2, supporting evidence, data, research, a specific study. Level 3, a real-world example that shows it working in practice. Level 4, nuance, the exceptions, the edge cases, though it depends. AI engines parse this structure naturally. Each level adds credibility. The more complete your pyramid, the more likely you are to be cited. Best practice 3, add structure. AI engines read structure like a map. Your heading hierarchy, H1 to H2 to H3, tells the AI what your page is about, what each section covers, and how the ideas connect. A flat wall of text is unreadable for AI. A properly structured page with clear headings, short paragraphs, and strategic bullet points is exactly what gets extracted and cited. Here's how the heading hierarchy works in practice. Your H1 is the question, what is AEO and how does it work? Your H2s are the major sections. EO vs CO, the 7 best practices, how to implement. Your H3s break each section down, best practice 1, best practice 2. Each heading should be a complete searchable phrase, not a label, but a minute question the AI can extract. Let's compare 2 pages on the same topic. Page A, 1 long heading, then 8 paragraphs of flowing text. Page B, a clear H1 question, 4 H2 sections, H3 subpoints, bullet lists for key facts. AI reads page A and can't find where the answer starts. AI reads page B and extracts the first H2 section immediately. Structure isn't just for humans. It's the architecture AI uses to understand and trust your content. Best practice 4, add a FAQ section. FAQ sections are the most cited content format by AI engines. Bar none. Every page that targets a question should have a FAQ section at the bottom, 5 to 10Q, and a pairs covering related questions your audience asks. Why does this work? Because AI engines are constantly looking for direct answers to specific questions, and FAQ sections are pre-formatted exactly the way AI engines want to consume information. Here's what a high-quality FAQ entry looks like. Question: how long should a FAQ answer be? Answer: a FAQ answer should be 2 to 4 sentences. Direct answer first, 1 sentence of context, 1 caveat. That's it, 2 to 4 sentences. Direct answer first. Context. Caveat. Every answer in your FAQ should follow this formula. Short, direct, complete. Exactly what AI engines pull to cite. The FAQ formula, commit this to memory. Direct answer, 1 sentence context, 1 caveat. Example: what is the best time to post on LinkedIn? Answer: Tuesday through Thursday between 8 and 10 a.m. in the user's local time zone. Context: engagement peaks during professional commute hours when users check feeds. Caveat: results vary by industry and audience type. 3 sentences. Done. Best practice 5, original insights. This is the practice that separates good content from content that gets cited again and again. AI engines are pattern matching for information that can't be found anywhere else. Generic summaries of common knowledge get passed over. Original data, proprietary research, named expert quotes, specific case studies, these are the sources AI engines want to cite. You need something no other page has. Here's the contrast. Generic insight, adding FAQ sections can improve AI citations. AI engines have seen this on 100 pages, they don't need to cite you for it. Original insight, after adding FAQ sections to 40 pages, our organic AI citation rate increased by 63% over 90 days. Now you have data, a specific number, a time frame. AI engines want to cite sources that have proof, not just claims. Best practice 6, stay on topic. Every paragraph on your page should connect directly to the core question your page answers. No tangents, no related but different subtopics, no filler content that pads word count. AI engines evaluate topical density, how tightly every paragraph maps to the central question. A page with 8 highly relevant paragraphs outperforms a page with 20 paragraphs where 6 drift off topic. Cut the fluff. Own the question. Think of your page as a wheel. The hub is your core question. Every section, every H2 is a spoke that connects directly to that hub. If a section doesn't connect to the hub, it doesn't belong on this page. It belongs on a different page. Topical discipline is what makes content citable. AI engines confirm your page is about one thing, deeply, not many things, shallowly. One question, one page, deep answer. Best practice 7, embed schema markup. Schema is structured data JSON-LD code in your page head that tells AI engines exactly what your content is. An FAQ schema tells AI, this section is a list of Q and a pairs. An article schema tells AI, this is authored content with a publish date. Schema doesn't change what users see. It changes how machines read your page. And machines are deciding who gets cited. Here's what FAQ schema looks like. You add a script tag with type application/LD plus JSON. Inside, at context of schema.org, at type of FAQ page, and a main entity array, each item has a question type, a name which is the question text, and an accepted answer with the answer text. Claude can generate this for you in seconds. Prompt, generate FAQ page schema JSON-LD for these Q and a pairs. Then paste your FAQ. 2 schema types to implement on every AEO page. First, FAQ page schema marks up your FAQ section so AI engines can extract individual Q and a pairs. Second, article schema marks up the page with author, publish date, description, and subject. Together, these signal to AI, this page is structured, authored, and factual. Schema is 5 minutes of implementation that fundamentally changes how AI reads your content. Let's look at who's already winning with AEO. Investopedia leads every what is X in finance query, H1 as question, direct definition in sentence 1, structured sections, FAQ at bottom, schema throughout. HubSpot dominates marketing AI citations with the same pattern. NerdWallet owns personal finance AI answers with consistent structure and original rate data. The winning pattern is identical across every top-cited page. The winning pattern comes down to 5 signals. Signal 1, the H1 is a question. Signal 2, the first paragraph answers it directly. Signal 3, clear H2 and H3 hierarchy. Signal 4, a FAQ section with 5 or more Q and a pairs. Signal 5, FAQ page and article schema in the head. Every winning AEO page has all 5. You can audit your top pages against this checklist in under 30 minutes. Let's build the complete anatomy of an AEO-optimized page from the ground up. Start with the H1, your core question. Add the intro paragraph, direct answer first, 2 to 3 supporting sentences. Build the H2 sections, each a major subtopic answering a related question. Add H3s inside each section. Close every page with a FAQ section. Add schema to the head. That's the full build. Here's the annotated version. H1 equals question. First paragraph equals direct answer plus evidence. H2 sections equal supporting subtopics. Bullet lists equal scannable key points. FAQ section equals 5 to 10 Q and a pairs at the bottom. Schema in the head equals machine-readable signals. Each element serves a purpose. None of it is decoration. This is the architecture AI engines are built to read, extract, and recommend. Build every page this way. Here's how to use Claude to implement every AEO practice. For structure, rewrite this intro to lead with the direct answer to this question. For FAQ, generate a 10-question FAQ for a page about this topic with 2 to 4 sentence answers. For schema, generate FAQ page and article JSON-LD schema for this page. For topic audit, flag any paragraphs that drift off the core question. Claude does the implementation. You do the strategy. Here's your AEO sprint for this week. Pick your 3 highest traffic pages. For each one, rewrite the intro to lead with the direct answer. Add a FAQ section with at least 5 Q and a pairs. Add FAQ page and article schema. Restructure headings to be question first. That's the sprint. 3 pages, 4 changes each. You can implement this in an afternoon using Claude for the heavy lifting. This week's work compounds for years. The complete AEO checklist. 1. Answer first, direct answer in paragraph 1. 2. Give context, answer plus evidence plus examples. 3. Add structure, H1 question, H2 sections, H3 subpoints. 4. Add FAQ, 5 to 10 Q and a pairs. 5. Original insights, data, quotes, specific findings. 6. Stay on topic. Every paragraph maps to the core question. 7. Embed schema, FAQ page, and article JSON-LD. 7. Practices. Every page. Here's the core insight. Google ranked pages based on authority. AI recommends answers based on clarity. The shift from SEO to AEO isn't about learning new tricks. It's about fundamentally changing how you write. Stop writing for crawlers. Start writing to become the answer. Every page you publish is either a source AI engines want to cite or a page they pass over. The 7 practices are how you get to the former. If you found this useful, subscribe. We publish a new Claude lesson every single week. The next episode covers how to use Claude to audit your existing content for AEO gaps. We'll run an actual page through the full checklist live. Link in the description. Drop a comment. Which of the 7 practices are you implementing first? I read every comment. See you next week.